Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. A contest in the West will see if the Timberwolves can please this home crowd. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup. Just a smart hustle play from Holiday, running the floor and getting that fast break bucket.
Here's Edwards. Can't hit that one. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Lillard. Off with the layup. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game here. And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else, and he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
Now Edwards. After the missed three from Damian Lillard.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Oh, is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish. Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. And Lillard gets it to go.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Back to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Klingon. No good there off the double clutch. Right side, Edwards. And the wide open shot from Reed. The three-pointer, no good. Now, Kamara. No good on the last second attempt there. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. but we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
McDaniels outside. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Here's Lillard. He's got 9. Fires from way outside. Julius Randle with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
With some arc. Rebound, Minnesota. No one near Randle as he lets it go. No good with the triple. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Another miss by Minnesota. Trailblazers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Holiday with it. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And Stan, offensively, clearly where the Blazers have the most room for growth.
Well, Kevin, better shooting and playmaking first and foremost. But in particular, improving their rates of assists and turnovers will be key.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
With the teardrop and rejection by McDaniels. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
Well, if you ask a coach, what do you want out of your players? The answer is often effort, ability, and selflessness. Jrue Holiday has all of those and more.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 11.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Here's Edwards. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number 1 pick, and sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure is.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin, back over to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Picked by Randall. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Holiday. Jumps up. And Holiday throws it down.
Look, you know coming in that Holiday is aggressive. He will try to force you to bend to his will.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And Lillard gets it to go.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Takes a step back. Lillard misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Stolen by Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Finishing strong inside. Holiday doesn't want to waste a quality look.
Out to the wing. McDaniels outside. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Lillard with the bucket.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Randall for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here is Lillard. 17 points in the game. From past the arc. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Portland out in front. They're up by 1. From target. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Edwards. Clingan with the block.
And with every swat, Clingan is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Back to Holiday. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Kamare. Lets a floater go. Lillard misses. The Timberwolves leading. DiVincenzo. A three-pointer. Good.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
The first free throw is good.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Lillard. And he does not hit.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Takes the 3. Doesn't get that one. Trailblazers trail by 4. Yep, that's going to go in.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork it.
Edwards. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Lillard fires, and down goes the 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Lillard. The 3 doesn't go. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Edwards. The long shot, no good. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Steps back. Avdia outside. And here's the fast break. Outside, Reed. From outside, and it misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lillard. Rebounded by DiVincenzo.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's gotten any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ferocious finish. Oh, he rocked the rim.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Portland. 11 seconds left in the game. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. Probably